Payne Podcast Show.
And we are live. Welcome everybody to a very special show tonight. We got the none other than the British flag, apparently, that's going to be with us tonight, along with the GEORDIE Bulldogs. And we're going to get right into things. We're going to talk a lot about these guys tonight because that's why they're here. Sean and Mark, man, can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
I can tell I'd be talking to a flag for a little bit, but it's all right.
Hello.
And for everybody I can see, most controversial tag team in the Mid-Atlantic, from what I understand. So, got a couple questions for everybody, and we're going to get right down to business. So, I talk to you guys a lot on Facebook, everything else like that. Get a few feedbacks, especially when it comes down to last week. I actually had your opponent on this show actually from October 3rd, which is Platinum Icon Phil Brown, and from what I saw, I don't know exactly what happened October 3rd, but what's going on? I mean,
Talk to the flag. Talk to the flag.
Kind of am right now. I'm just, I'm just all aside here. I'm completely in the middle here. So I'm just I'm talking for the fans. Anybody who was at that show or whatever the case may be, especially on the night that they had last week.
Anyone who was at that show knows that we just had the match of the year. What's funny is we would have walked out victorious, except C.W. Anderson, as always, has got to cheat, got to take the high road. He pulled out a GoPro when we had the match one shot.
That's not what happened at all.
What?
You went, sat around, panting around with the damn GoPro, putting it on your head, talking crap to C.W. Anderson, jogging across the ring like a retarded smurf. We'd have won.
I was tuning up sweet chin music. And, C-Dub cheated. Somehow he got up and got me first.
You can't kick anybody. You'd probably kick him in the shin if you tried.
Well, I kind of get what Sean's talking about, I kind of saw one of the photos where he was actually yelling at you. I mean, what was going on there?
As always, I'm the brains of the team. Sean's the comedy. I was trying to just get the GoPro on. I was trying to give the fans something to do. And next thing you know, C.W. Anderson has always got to cheat. He's not better than us. It's not like he's an ECW original or anything. I mean, we had him beat. Phil Brown's still injured. His wrist is still sore. Damian Wayne, Asafi had him covered. At the end of the day, the only reason we lost is because they cheated.
All right. Well, I just happen to, have access to something very precious here.
Gold, silver, diamonds.
Sort of.
Ooh, the flag. Hey, it's us. Hey,
it's actually you guys.
Hey, look, there's me.
The good old red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh.
I'm even good looking with a mask on. That's how good looking I am.
I see that. Now, I actually want to get your opinions on something that I found very interesting, though. This.
Let me ask you a question. If someone did that to your American flag, how would you feel?
Well, considering the fact that I have spray painted the anarchy sign across the American flag, it kind of, defeats the purpose of even asking me that question. But this ain't about me.
The important question is, firstly, did they pay me likeness rights for that t-shirt? And secondly, how in the bloody hell did that fat guy get that high in the air? Gotta be cheating.
Frankie Fontaine's got more rolls than a bakery.
He doesn't actually have rolls. He looks like a big pregnant woman. Like he got pregnant, impregnated by 12 aliens at once. Do his rectum, I guess, because I'm pretty sure there's no vagina.
At the end of the day, we're going to sue that fan. We want £5 for you dumb Americans. That's about $10.
$100.
We want some fish and chips We want some Guinness. What else do we want? We want the Queen's Tea.
Newcastle Brown Ale.
We want some Newcastle Brown Ale.
Season tickets to the Newcastle games.
Season tickets to every football game in the world. And we expect to have all of this by December 3rd for the Lux Cup when we return to VCW.
We gotta go back.
We gotta go back.
Why?
Your guess is as good as mine. Are you guys, December 3rd, speaking of, who you guys taking on December 3rd? Is it Platinum Icon and CW again?
I mean, we just beat them all over the building. The fans already know that we have their number. We beat them for the belts. We just beat them all over the building. The fans don't want to see us beat them down again. I mean, there's got to be another tag team out there for us to fight.
Plus, every time we fight, Marky cries, and no one likes to see that. You know, full-grown man crying.
I don't cry.
Man, you bawl like a baby.
My allergies kick up.
Yeah, allergies kick up.
Okay, all right. Hey, can I say? Speaking of shirts, for all you fan lovers out there and everything else, let's see.
That Facebook page.
He's got I actually saw that shirt. That's Snapmare City for you guys that can see that far.
I can't.
Ron, let me ask you this: would you prefer to go to Suplex City or go to the lovely little town that we're from in England called Snapmare City and have some fish and chips?
I can go for some fish and chips. I don't even like fish, but if it's free, I'll take it.
You got two English gentlemen who will gently pull you over by your head and you get the land on your bum. Or some giant gorilla from Minnesota is going to pick you up and throw you on your head. Backwards.
We're scholars.
I mean, we're gentlemen. We're nice.
Okay. Let's just agree to disagree. Let's just agree to disagree.
Snapmare City is like a nice gated community. Brock Lesnar's neighborhood is like the hood.
Yeah.
You're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get robbed, and you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get that done in Snapmare City too. But we're gonna have manners when we do it.
Yeah, we'll give him some fish and chips.
Oh, look at that shirt.
Oh, that's the new shirt designed by our good buddy Jack Hauer. Cheap Pop.
Oh, when do those shirts go on sale, gentlemen?
As soon as they get here.
They're already on sale. We've already sold 32 on pre-sales.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're on our fourth shirt this year.
Very cool, very cool. Well, I definitely have to order one of those.
We'll get you on for free for having us on your show. How about that?
That works for me, man.
For free.
He's a small little fella, probably a kid's medium.
Medium?
Kid's medium fit?
Wow. No, not really.
Kid's small?
Kid's small.
I mean, I've seen you, mate, and I'm a pretty tall fella myself, but judging on our height difference, you're a little bit smaller than me. I'm like 5'9". You're about 4 foot nothing. So what size shirt do you need?
You're like 4'2" on a good day, wearing heels. Did you just have to buy shoes to make yourself look taller?
No.
Yes, you did. We were on the way to AML. You made us pull over at that stupid outlet thing that we have to stop at every time, and you went and got some new shoes to make you look taller.
It's not the size; it's the ocean in the motion. Wait,
you got that wrong.
That's the wrong podcast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. So you need a medium, kid size. We got it. On the way. Next week.
All right, man. We'll get the logistics of that later, all right? We did have a... Fair enough. We did have a question that came through earlier, though, even before the show started.
Look at that.
I don't want to get in no arm, contest here.
Yeah, because I don't wear kids medium.
Medium.
Hey, man, I've been working out. I got nose better to do. I've been sidelined for the last, I don't know how long.
My dog Blade disagrees with you.
Blade, come here. Get up here.
All right, what's the question?
All right. It's coming from PWF, man. Premier Wrestling Federation. I I think we already know what this is coming about. It's
the best tag team in the world.
Fans want to know what were your actions. I don't know what this is all about, but what were your actions towards the American flag at the show, and why haven't you apologized? Apparently,
no, I didn't.
We didn't. What?
I mean, if you want to call it, I guess.
Here's what happened. Sean and I were fighting, and the losing team had to wave the other country's flag. Now, in our defense, it was us two, like another two blokes, and about 800 fans that just kept chanting USA. We got distracted, we slipped on a banana peel, and we did lose. After the match, we had to wave the American flag, and something happened. I don't remember what. I know what happened. What happened?
I threw it on the floor, and I jumped and I stomped on it.
And then I put it in your bum.
Then we put it in your bum, and then we both wiped our bums on it.
And then I farted.
And then all the Marines got mad. Someone left.
Some Marines tried to fight us.
Some tried to fight us. A bunch of them tried, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're Marines. I mean, they're not tough or anything.
And we have a show coming up on their base, and we will be armed and ready. However,
by armed, we mean like this. Woo.
the guns would be out.
So then the next PWF show, we were told we were suspended without pay until we came out and apologized.
Without pay.
So what did we do? Being the Queens men that we are, we came to the ring. We tried to apologize, but we got interrupted by a former Marine, and then Frankie Fontaine
was another former Marine.
And every time we tried to say sorry, they just kept talking about how bad the Queen is and how bad our country is, and then they jumped us from behind.
Yeah, right from behind.
I mean, we wanted to apologize.
Then a match started that we didn't agree to, and it was just all a bunch of bollocks.
Well, you guys have that chance now. You guys are live. If you guys didn't get that chance before to apologize, here's your chance now.
Well, I wasn't really violent.
You what, Ron? I didn't hear that. You what did you say?
Breaking up, Ron.
I'm sorry, am I breaking up?
Yeah, what?
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Hey, Ron, next question.
Doing all right, buddy? It's Ron.
Hey, Ron.
I like that guy.
That guy wears a medium kid size.
No.
He does, look.
Alright, I got another question for you. This comes from good old boy Jesse James.
Hello, Jesse.
And right now Jesse's in the hospital, so he wanted to ask this since he can't be able to watch the show. So he's going to ask you, who were your idols growing up to inspire you guys to wrestle? How does it feel working with family traveling on the road?
Well, I like Jean-Claude Van Damme a lot.
That's not a wrestler.
What was that football guy you like? Peter Beardsley?
Yeah.
Peter Beardsley was pretty good.
Yeah.
Gazza was great. He was another footballer. I like Dan Marino. He's American, so that's double points right there. He's American, and I like him.
He played girly rugby.
He did play girly rugby, but it was so
Let me
good.
rephrase that.
Another
What inspired
question.
you to be
He's got a
wrestlers?
few questions.
What inspired you to be wrestlers? How about that?
Oh. Well, what happened
The
was...
Big Daddy.
Oh, no, you like Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Who?
Who?
Big Daddy Cool?
He is the greatest pound-for-pound wrestler to ever come out of England.
Sean doesn't really even know. So I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about.
I just want to agree.
You've clearly seen the two of us wrestle. You know which one out of the two of us has the better brain and knows the most. So if I say the Big Daddy is the greatest wrestler to ever grace this planet, that's a fact.
Sure. I'm agreeing.
You should have done that.
He's agreeing with me?
I guess so.
Sorry, Ron, you just got upgraded to a kid-sized large shirt for agreeing that Giant H-Stacks is the greatest wrestler ever.
That's awesome, man.
Yes.
By the way, you can now purchase the GEORDIE Bulldog rally towel. Everything's backwards.
For £1, for $2.
$2. I mean, you would woo! Woo! Woo!
There you have it, folks. You guys can finally purchase your flags.
And I will say before the next question that Jesse James is one of the best Bulldog fans that we have. He goes to every single show that we're on. He travels more. Actually, he travels more than most wrestlers. He travels 6, 7, 8 hours just to see us.
Yep.
So, Jesse, if you're listening, we hope you get better. Maybe we'll take Jesse around town in the hospital. And I'll cheer him up.
And he was a hell of a cowboy. And he was back when Jesse James the cowboy.
That's Jesse Logan.
No, that's a wrestling cowboy. I'm talking about a real cowboy.
Whatever. Get well, Jesse.
I don't care. Get well, whatever.
You guys have it. Alright. Where'd you guys grow up at?
Snapmare City, Newcastle, England.
Newcastle.
Okay.
We grew up in Newcastle. Our mom left our dad, and we lived in Wales.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. I think there was a little static.
For a little while, and then we got kidnapped by the American Navy, and we got moved to America and Norfolk, Virginia.
And the worst part, we moved here in the middle of the bloody summer. We didn't know our heart was going to beat. We walked out of the airport and 110 degrees of American stench hit us right in the face.
Nobody warned us. Nobody. Not one person said, "Oi, it's going to be bloody hot when you get off the plane." You'd think that'd be the first thing they'd tell you. I'm not regular hot. We've been to Spain. We know what hot is. But this is like thick water hot. Can't breathe.
Alright. Now, you guys are multi-tag team champions.
That's true.
In many different organizations.
That's also true.
Hell, you guys wore the same belts that I wore in Next Evolution. You know?
Quite a bit better.
Actually, to be honest, we don't wear them because they're bloody heavy.
Yeah, I can't even. They're bigger than me.
I make Mark carry both of them. They're heavy. They're like 80 pounds each.
How did a little fella like yourself carry them?
I dragged it.
Okay.
Smart man.
I dragged it. I wasn't straining myself before a match.
Yeah. I don't strain myself during a match normally. Mark definitely doesn't. Okay, I said that.
Alright. That's, okay. Well, besides those, have either one of you guys ever held singles titles before?
I've held bunches of them. More than tag team belts. I held more belts in VCW than anyone else on the planet. I think.
Yeah,
I have.
Yep.
I held them all.
What's funny is the only singles title I've had was the Alpha title of Fusion, and I knocked him out to get it. That goes back to the old Giant Ace thing.
Okay. Now, when you guys... Well, just like you guys said before, obviously the dog has different opinions on that, but that's not my business. So, anyway. When you guys were out in Fusion, you know, were you guys champions out in Fusion as well, tag team wise?
We did tag up a Fusion. We actually had those tag titles too for a little while.
Yeah, we had them.
So pretty much.
Then somebody, I'm not going to point any fingers, but somebody, probably in this room, sitting next to me with a giant, I mean, look how big his head is. He's got a giant head. Somebody turned on me, attacked me, and cost me the belts. Somebody.
It seems like you seem to be like the...
Take the belts from us. I mean, seriously. We would have had him forever.
To your brother there, you kind of sound like you're like the smartest dumb person on the face of the planet. And I'm just going based off of what he's saying. That's all.
He's talking smart and dumb. You just got demoted to a kid's medium.
Hey, I'm just, you know, I'm just going with what you give me.
In all fairness, Ron, I wouldn't call him a smart dumb person. Just like a dummy. I mean, he wears a captain armband when we wrestle.
Because I'm the captain of the GEORDIE. I lead the team.
Yeah. Normally leads us right to the strip club after the show. That's all the leading he does.
Alright, back
I wouldn't really be against that though. I mean, be honest.
My girlfriend gets mad at me, I usually get punched in the face.
Okay, that's fair enough. That I'll agree with. So, Fusion. Tell me a little bit about Fusion, because you know, not you have your loyal fans, but a lot of them, you know, there's only a select few I see that can actually make it all the way out to Williamsburg. You know, I know Fusion does a lot of work out there as well, and now I guess they're starting to make it their way down to like Yorktown and stuff like that. Apparently,
Fusion's when you take one thing, yeah.
I know what Fusion is. What I'm saying is, let me rephrase that. National Wrestling Alliance Fusion, NWA Fusion.
They're not NWA anymore. The next show is at Buddy by D's in Yorktown. November. Amazing gym, by the way. An awesome gym. And hey, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
There you go. Who's that? That guy's got a wicked mullet. Is that Preston Quinn when he was a teenager? That's not Preston. How's that Preston Quinn as a teenager? That's obviously a fully grown man. He's got hair. And Preston Quinn had a much better mullet than that.
That's true too.
Much better mullet than that. But you can get the Buddy by D gym. There's the address. And they got a wrestling camp with Tom Richard. And they got some good talent on the show. And someone else.
It's only £50 or $100.
They like you to pay in dollars though.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I actually just...
Hey, Ron, where'd you go?
That was confusing.
Hey, man, just showing what we have here for you, you know? I actually just got an email, actually. You guys might actually be pretty interested in this. Are you guys happen to be going to PWF in November?
Yeah.
Well, apparently you got a couple people that want to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sean Pittman.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, not that idiot.
Is he a ref?
I guess you could say.
I'd categorize him more of a moron, really.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is actually coming from Sean Pittman.
Oh, can you even read it?
I'm going to read it right now for you.
Okay. But, hey, before you say the question, I guarantee this is what the thought's going to be.
I'm sorry you have to read this, Ron.
Go ahead.
All right. That's my job, man.
Yeah, boy.
The email states, please do us all a favor and tell these guys to keep their mouths shut. They just keep flapping their gums, but they haven't shown up at PWF in 2 months. And then when they did show up, they got the tar beat out of them. They need to be there in November because there are a few people who want to have some conversations with them. Sign, Sean, PWF ref.
I'm confused. First of all, did we show up and get the tar beat out of us? Because you can't do both, can you? I told you this guy was a moron. Secondly, you can't beat tar out of a person. That doesn't make sense. God, you tell people that next year, Americans are going to be invading people trying to get oil out of them. Look, we didn't show up because we weren't on the show. We were wrestling somewhere else. It's that simple. That's how it works. You either wrestle there or you wrestle somewhere else. And as far as us showing up, of course we'll be there. We're on the bloody poster, moron. Yeah.
We're actually there twice in November.
Twice?
6th, 7th.
Twice in November.
And I know one thing, Sean Pittman better not be our bloody ref, because he's supposed to be impartial. And now we've already got the deck stacked against us again.
You know he needs to be impartial. Max, he needs to be impartial to McDonald's and Whoppers and Burger King and Pizza Hut and Domino's and what else there? Checkers. They have Checkers down there.
When he's in the ring, it goes from a regular sized ring to a midget ring. There's no room.
When he stands out in daylight, it eclipses everything.
Yo, he's so fat, he has a VCR for a beeper.
One time I tried to get a tan in Norfolk, but Sean went out in North Carolina and ruined it. Hey, you remember that eclipse over the supermoon a few weeks ago? Sean? Not this Sean. As you can tell.
Did we answer the question well?
Did we answer it?
I mean, I'm guessing, yeah. You know, you know, I guess you guys answered that the best you can because only you guys can answer that one. That's just, it's interesting. You know what I mean?
What Sean Pitt was really scared of? A girlfriend.
Sean Pittman, I hope you're ready in November, man, because
what's he gonna do?
I'm just letting him know. Just let him know, because apparently he's watching this, so...
We have already beaten every single tag team in PWF. That's a fact. we were in a feud with First Generation, and we beat them every single time, except when we slipped on the banana peels in the flag match, and we had an unfortunate incident. Other than that, we beat the snot off those two Yanks.
Look, we got in PWF by walking in the building, walking to the ring, beating people up and leaving. We weren't even on the show, we just walked in and beat people up. That's how we got back.
That's a good approach.
Yeah, it worked.
And going further back than that, the owner of PWF is Steve Carino. We actually beat him up and C.W. Anderson a year before that.
Well, you know,
No.
I don't even know how to answer that. You know what I mean? I mean, if you guys already beat up Steve Carino, I mean, what else is there left to do there besides win the titles?
I mean, do we want the titles?
Yes.
Do we?
Of course we do.
That's more money in our pocket.
Get more money.
More fish and chips.
You might actually get a girl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I know we have to go see those manky, dirty strippers all the time. Hey, remember those manky strippers beat you up? In that jello.
Look, at the end of the day, we win any tag title that we want. And it's just a matter of time before we get the PWF and those titles come all the way back to Newcastle with all the rest of them.
I do like gold. And silver. And platinum. And jewels. And money.
I mean, this year alone, all at the same time, we had the VCW titles.
Bam.
We still have the NEW titles.
Bam.
We had the Shockwave tag titles.
Bam.
Who did you guys beat for NEW? Was it, actually, was it the Youth of a Nation? Did they have it?
Well, technically we stole them for about 6 months. And then the tag team champions decided they'd fight us for their own belts. It's kind of stupid.
And we beat the snot out of
And then
them.
we beat him in a ladder match. Marky got his head bust open. He bled everywhere. I didn't. Beautiful face.
Well, then I will give you guys the amount of credit possible because apparently me and my old tag team partner, well, ex-tag team partner, didn't help that I kicked him in the face and cost us, well, the titles and the company, but that's none of my business either. Anyway.
He kicked him in the face.
Well, if you're ever stupid enough to come out of retirement, grab your partner, show up at New, and we will beat the snot out of you too.
Why are you trying to get us in fights that we don't have to get in?
And I will give you your shirt that night too. The kid's small.
Medium. He's a medium.
It keeps going down.
Yeah, but you went up to a large and then back down. You can't take him down for no reason.
Oh, medium. Kid size.
Man, it's tough down there in the Mid-Atlantic apparently since I left.
No.
No.
In fact, we're in a tag team tournament, even though we're tag team champions in NEW on the...
Let me guess, the Tag Team Invitational Tournament.
I mean, who puts the tag champs in a tournament?
And it's for
They did do that to us, just so you guys know.
Nobody
when we were the tag
invited
team
us.
champions, they did the same thing to us. The tag team invitational tournament. And
Well, they
believe it
treat
or
their
not,
champions the same. I hope you know that. They treat us bloody crappy, just like they treated you.
Yeah.
I know.
And it too.
I see it. It's all right though.
And it's Halloween. I want to go trick or treating.
Everybody wants to go trick or treating, man.
No.
I tell you what, Ron. When we get to NEW on the 31st, I'm gonna walk straight to Tracy. I'm gonna punch her in the face for you. Then we're gonna go over to Rick. We're gonna punch him right in the twig and berries, and we're gonna say, "This is for the Ron Payne podcast."
That is actually. Oh, here we go again.
Oh.
And
Okay.
Just in case you're wondering, Ron, I am on the post. I'm just hiding right behind that big guy there in the front.
Gotcha. Who is that big guy?
Timothy Bumpers.
Can we do Renton? Oh, Mark just wants to give you his real name.
One of the best young talents in the whole country right now.
Fair enough. I got another email.
We just lost him.
Another email. Probably Jesse James again.
No, actually, this is from Dylan Clifton.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Not that guy.
Why do these things just get worse?
I know, he's a security. Oh, wow, I just got another one. This one's from Dylan Clifton. It says, the Bulldogs will never get to the staff of PWF with the security team I run. My team protected them after the whole flag issue.
Thanks, buddy. That's a good guy right there.
Protection.
He did, dude. We're going to get beat up.
The only protection I need is when we go to the strip club after, and I gotta wrap it up a couple times, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
We're gonna wrap it up.
What? Wrap what?
my food when I don't eat it all.
That's what I thought.
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to let you guys discuss that amongst yourselves later on in a later date. Right now, we got another email coming in from Nicholas Jones.
Oh, no. Ron, just so you know, this is the idiot that was wearing that shirt about the Queen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tell him that you email him back right now, and you say...
Well, he's watching live, actually.
The pants off you.
He's quite got an email. He's watching this show, you moron.
We don't have this kind of technology in England.
How are we on it then?
Huh? Nicholas, listen. We are going to sue the pants off of you. Unless we get some fish and chips, some Newcastle brown ale, some Guinness, what else do we want, Sean? Some Lion bars, some flakes, some Yorkshire puddings. Just bring that to VCW. We'll drop the lawsuit. Don't tell anybody.
Can I just read what he said?
A picture on the shirt.
Just give it a second. I'm going to read this what he wrote.
Okay.
All right. He says, please ask the Bulldogs why they are Asafi's puppets. And are they really that dumb? And when will Mark be joining the midget wrestling tour? I think he qualifies.
You do qualify. In fact, not being funny, we wrestled some midgets in North Carolina. And they beat us up.
And
I got stitches in my eye because of a midget.
I'll let you guys answer that before I get to the next email.
Alright, so the first thing he said about being Asafi's puppets, we're not Asafi's puppets, we're his best friends.
Best friends.
We went all the way to Tonga and became friends with him. We sat in the Tongan pool, we had some Tongan food. Asafi is just a gentle giant that travels the road with us. And that's it, he's one of our best friends.
Yeah, I mean, how honored would you be to have a Tongan giant as your best friend? I mean, he's a giant.
I would like to have him as a best friend, considering the fact that he almost powerbombed me over the top rope at a Southside Pro Wrestling show.
That doesn't happen to us.
He didn't succeed, but he almost did.
That doesn't happen to us because we're his best friends.
Best friends.
How about us?
We're buddies.
Best friends for life?
Yep. So what was the next part of that
We
question?
should get Asafi a BFF necklace.
Let's do it.
It's
The
about
next
being a
part
midget.
of that, the next part of it was, and how dumb are you?
Well,
How dumb are we?
Dumber from him, not from me, from him.
but having a giant as a friend, how does that make you dumb? That's pretty bloody smart if you ask me.
And
You'd be dumb to make the giant mad by asking his best friend stupid questions.
I tell you what, the next time he calls me dumb, he's gonna kiss me bum.
That's why he thinks you're dumb, you say stuff like that.
And regarding the whole midget thing, it's little people. And next time you call me a midget, another lawsuit. Unless I get fish and
He
chips.
prefers Oompa Loompa.
Little people.
I thought it was Oompa Loompa, that's what they chanted at you at that one show for SBW a few weeks ago when we were at the fair. Oh, by the way, SBW has a show this weekend.
Yeah.
Marky was on it, but now he can't be on it because he pulled his bum.
Oh, let's see. There's Phil Brown, Kevin Quill.
There's Asafi, a giant.
Hey, Asafi!
Yeah, Asafi.
So pretty much you should go watch Asafi because he's
Benjamin Banks. We like Benjamin
Benjamin
Banks.
Banks. That's one of the best.
Well, believe it or not,
motherfuckers.
these are the flyers for next week, I believe, for October 10th. Unless they change the date and I didn't know about it.
That's this Saturday, you Nimrod.
This week,
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Oh my
See, look,
God.
I'm right there with you now.
Oh,
I'm just letting you know.
What kind of match is this? The Big MC 123 and Brittany Cole versus Kevin Cross and Sonic Boom.
I know what kind of match that is. It's ugly people on
I
a
will
pole match.
agree with one thing. And I agree with you guys a lot on it, but I asked myself the same thing. An intergender tag team match.
What's bad about that match is the person with the biggest boobies is Big MC 123.
The last time I seen a Big MC 123, well, he was laying on his back, you know, taking a swanton from me. That was the last time I saw him anyway.
You know the other bad thing about that match is I had to pick one of them to kiss. It'd be Kevin Cross. Seriously, if they were like, your life's on the line, kiss one of these. You got to kiss Sonic Boom, MC123, Brittany Cole, who has an impressive win-loss record, by the way, and Kevin Cross. I'm kissing Kevin Cross.
I mean, Kevin Cross is a good-looking guy, and if I was gay, I would totally...
No, it's not about being gay. You have to kiss one of them. Pick one. Who are you kissing?
Brittany, I'll see you on Saturday.
Do I have to put like a censor sign up for you?
There it is, right there.
Gay? Thank you. If you were gay, are we kidding me with this right now?
Next question.
All right. It's coming from Pittman again.
Oh my God! Go back to the buffet and leave us alone.
What is it? Yeah, that's a question.
This is what he says. He says, problem is they will never win the PWF tag team titles. They lost the VCW titles to Pink Pride Nation, and then they lost the Shockwave titles to Big Money Mayhem. They can win titles, but they can't hold on to them.
I mean, can you name a champion in history that has held the title forever?
I mean, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah.
I held it for 11 and a half months, if that counts.
We've held them for...
And now, yeah. I'm just saying.
Alright, I know you've been talking to Bonnie Wilson, and she's got a lot of pull in PWF. You need to tell her right now that we're filing a complaint, because Sean Pittman is one of the referees of PWF, and he's openly saying that he's going to cheat us from winning the tag team titles. So, we want to file an injunction right now that he gets banned for not being an impartial official. That's all we need is someone to be fair. We're the best tag team in the world.
Okay. Alright, I can understand that. Want to make sure that we don't have any more before we continue here. Alright, we're in the clear. No more questions right now.
Good.
Alright. Unless somebody is a smart ass and decides to, email. Anyway. What brought you guys to Next Evolution Wrestling? Was there a reason why you guys originally came to Next Evolution Wrestling? Because I was there when you guys actually showed up. So I was doing my thing, you guys had to do your thing, but for everybody else, what was the whole point of coming to Next Evolution besides wanting to be tag team champions?
I mean, there was a lot of young, hungry talent there, and they paid us a lot of money.
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 To come in there and shake things up and show these young tag teams what a real tag team is. I mean, I think we won the belts like 30 seconds after we walked in the building.
No, it wasn't, because they had them forever, and then the other team won them, and then we pretended we had them, and we only just won them a little while ago.
Yeah, but we've had them now for like 4.5 years.
Yeah, but we didn't win them, we just stole them. I mean, that counts, possession and whatnot.
I will say, though, that Next Evolution Wrestling puts on a very good show.
Yes.
And more fans need to come out. And, however that's got to happen, it needs to happen, because every single show, it's red hot. This time we're in the tag tournament. It doesn't matter who we face. We're going to win. We'll probably win both our matches combined in 3 seconds. And we're going on about our business. More beer.
I mean, look at that talent on that poster, right? You got Brandon Day, who's probably the most talented guy around in a very long time for his age. Damian Wayne, who goes out and proves he's the most talented guy around for a long time. Sean Denny, who unquestionably is more talented than everybody else on that flyer. That guy is a good-looking guy. Timothy Bumpus, Timothy Retton, who is one of the fastest rising young guys around. I mean, this guy's incredible. He's a gymnast. He's outstanding. You got Bo, the Bo Show.
Bo Jangles.
Bo Crockett over there. And then Pain and Suffering. Our best friend in the world.
Sophie.
And Diamond Victor Griff.
Don't forget I'm standing right behind Sophie.
And
I'm on the poster too.
And Marky's standing behind a Sophie probably carrying his bag or something.
That's what you gotta do with your best friends.
Your best friend. Yeah.
Well, you guys also got Curtis Mack, Sterling Williams, Damian Wayne, like you guys said, Brandon
I
Day,
said Damian Wayne.
Yeah, pay attention.
Ha
Bo Crockett. No, I know that. Like I said, like you said, you pay attention.
Oh no, we didn't.
Hey, man, I'm letting it be known, man. You guys can censor me out all you like. For more information about October 31st, Feast of Fears, go to evolutionwrestling.com or go to their Facebook page. Either one works. Tickets are at the door 6:30. $10 at the door, you know. You also got costume contests going on that night as well. And it's also being sponsored also, including AIWF. So definitely go and check these guys out October 31st. Like the GEORDIE Bulldogs said, these guys put on one hell of a show.
And at the door, you tell them that the GEORDIE Bulldogs sent you, and we get more money.
And Ron, guess what my costume's gonna be?
I'm so afraid to ask. Or to find out, I should say.
Big Daddy?
Sure.
The best wrestler of all time?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
He agreed with me.
What'd you say? You can't breathe?
I said you agreed with me.
Sure.
That's not agreeing, that's just showing you up.
Okay. I guess I can't tell you what Mr. Dillon said then, huh?
Another question?
Yeah, another question.
Listen, Ron, I know you paid us a lot of money to come on the show, and we thank you, and we're going to go get some good fish and chips later. But how many questions did we sign up for in this contract?
When you answer like 3.
I mean, it feels like 300.
That's because the idiot's asking us questions.
All right, what did this moron say now?
Funny how they complain about Sean, but I have seen the Bulldogs win a match without cheating, and I've sat ringside at PWF, Shockwave Wrestling Entertainment, you know, and VCW, and during a battle royal at SWE. They couldn't keep their hands off other people's junk, apparently, including me, when Mark sat on, when you sat on him, apparently. Did you sit on him?
I feel kind of violated.
It's either when Mark, it says Mark sat on me. So I'm guessing it's sat on me. So that's what I'm guessing at.
All right, look, we
Future reference, real
we
quick.
were in a battle royal at SWE, and we drew number 1 and number 2. And we went out there and we did what we do best. We put on a technical wrestling clinic in front of everybody.
That's not what
And we
happened.
showed them why we're the greatest technical wrestlers of all time.
That's not what happened.
What happened?
You said we were going to team up, and then when I turned around, you tried to throw me over the ropes. So I came back in the ring, and I shook your hand, and I kicked you right in the dinger. And then you fell to your knee, and you punched me in the dinger, which led to about 35 minutes of us punching each other in the nether regions.
And we did hit Benjamin Banks in the thing with the flag.
By we, I did it.
There was a lot of dinger shots that night.
People got, I'm not saying it was us, but a lot of people got hit between the legs.
And then I tripped and I fell and I landed on Dylan's dinger. Wait, that didn't sound too good, did it? Not in that way. I told Dylan I wouldn't tell anybody. Now the whole world knows. Are we still live?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're live.
Oh, we can't edit. We're live. Next question. Okay, moving right along. Woo! Oh boy, it got hot in here.
I don't even know where to go from here right now.
Let's go anywhere, because it's uncomfortable where we're at right now.
No. See, I'm comfortable. You're the only one that's uncomfortable right now.
Rally towel. Hey, I know where we go. Rally towels.
Yeah.
For your GEORDIE Bulldogs, $2.
£1.
Woo!
£1 is what?
$2.
There you go.
The American currency's worthless.
Now, Ron, I would like to mention that we do wrestle for some great promotions here in the United States. Just recently, we got signed to AML. We've been wrestling every month. We got 2 shows coming up here in October for them. We're so lucky to be a part of
One of
PWF.
those is a tournament?
We're in another tournament that we're going to win.
Yay!
We also wrestle for PWF. We wrestle for Shockwave, New, VCW. I mean, we're all over the place. And we just want to thank all the promotions for bringing us in and let us win every tag title that we want.
All of them.
You guys definitely are one hell of a tag team. That I will agree with 110%. You guys are pretty much all over Facebook when it comes to the indie scene. And, you know, once again, I can't thank you guys enough for taking the time out of your schedules just to even be on the show with me. So I do appreciate that.
And I would like to throw out there, if any promoters want to book us, you can go to the GEORDIE Bulldog page, shoot us a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
There you guys have it. Crap.
Oh, what? Whoa, something got broken.
No, I got.
Shit. It was Ron did it.
I have another email,
Oh,
Okay.
and it's from Pittman again.
Right.
What does he want?
Did Mark say he sat on Dylan's dinger? Can we talk about that for a second? Because that sounds like an important conversation that needs to be had, apparently. Welcome to live podcasting.
Sorry, what was that, mate? We got
Next question.
Salah.
Moving right along.
Last thing we heard, Fatty McFadden was asking us a question.
Yeah, you know, problem is though, people will still see this, and the reason they will literally still see, regardless whether you have that flag up or not.
What flag?
Because I actually just inserted a new thing here with the
now you're talking about
podcast.
inserting.
Yeah, like Marky inserted it in the dude inserted in the Marky's boom like we were talking about a minute ago, right, Marky? Like
It's sort of like that, considering the fact that every conversation now that I have on email will be
about Marky
transferred into the actual podcast when it goes on YouTube later on in the week.
Look, at the end of the day, he was just teaching me how to play girly rugby, which you call American football. He was the quarterback. I was the center. It happens every Sunday for us. What's wrong with it?
It's not the same.
I mean, he wasn't a shotgun, I can tell you that.
Difference is, American football, they slap each other on the ass, not sit on their dinghies, so to speak.
You sat me thing.
We need more money to continue this podcast, Mr. Payne.
Hey, I can't help you on that. Because now you're under contract with the Ron Payne Show for at least an hour. And you still got 13 minutes with me. So, I'm going to ask you a pretty serious question that I ask everybody on my show.
Oh.
With the big promotions that they have out today, like WWE, I guess you could call it total nonstop action at the same time. I don't know what you want to call them anymore. But with that being said, do you guys honestly think those big companies like that can survive without the independent scene in the in anywhere? Do you think these guys can survive without the talent such as yourselves or anybody else for that matter for the whole independent wrestling scene?
I'd like to say no, and all of that, but I think WWE goes ahead and proves it all the time that they can. You know, I don't think you'll get the quality of wrestlers you will without the independent scene and without places for people to perform their craft and stuff. But yeah, I think really if they get their hands on the athletes early enough and train them exactly how they want them trained to do things, the business they want it done, then yeah, they probably can. It's sad, but it is what it is. But I think right now, the guys that are really making a name for themselves for the most part are the guys that spent a good portion of their time on the indies. You know, Seth Rollins is a perfect example.
Yeah.
That guy amazes me every time he's on the telly. You know,
I love watching those guys, man. You know, especially all these young guys that we have. Him, got Kevin Owens, you know.
Yep.
All these guys, I mean, heck, even some of the NXT females, man, those girls, you know, like girls like Sasha Banks, Bailey, you know, all these girls are all coming up. I mean, these guys are bringing into a whole different experience when it comes to being able to watch wrestling on TV.
If they bring back the European title, we're there.
oh yeah, we'll take it
Yeah,
together.
we'll go together.
We'll go win it
Yep,
together.
yep.
Beat up any one person. We challenge any one person for the European champ, except Regal, because he probably
Wait, what about the New Day wants to challenge us?
That's not one person. That's three
But
people.
they're together, they're...
That's still three people. We'll take
Well,
on
you guys
one
got a
person.
best friend as in a Sasafi, so
We'll take on good point.
Yeah, but we're not going to Suplex City. That's not...
No, I don't want to go to Suplex. That doesn't look like a
yeah, nobody really wants to see a dead body anymore. There's too many of that going on.
We could invite Brock to Snapmare City, but I don't think we could Snapmare him.
I think he'd eat us.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
He'd eat us.
Yeah, it's just a little, yeah, no. Now, like, since you guys hold all these titles, you know, is there any team that you would like to go up against?
I can tell you, I'm sure Sean has his own too, but I can tell you that there's two teams that always stick out for me over the years, and the first one is First Generation. Those guys are the best, and then we've had some great matches with the Pink Pride Nation, and then I have to mention our match with Steve Carino and C.W. Anderson, because when we wrestled them, that's where everything clicked for us, and Sean actually broke his ankle in that match. But that was kind of the match that led the foundation for what we are today. If it wasn't for that match, I don't know which direction we would have went in, but I have to give full credit to the Extreme Horsemen, because they really molded us in that match and opened our eyes of what we needed to be.
So, I mean, is there a chance that we may be able to see that actually happen again?
I would love it.
Yeah, and right now we're in AML, and they have some just absolutely fantastic talent there. It's one of those locker rooms where you a lot of locker rooms you walk in and there's talented people, and then there's other people, like friends of promoters and stuff that are there, and it just happens. But in AML, everybody there is just top notch from the get go, and the locker room is just fantastic, and I can't wait to mix it up with that tag team division completely. The Wolves are there in the tournament. The Wolves are there in the tag team tournament. That'd be pretty cool. And like I said, though, there's the Washington Bullets, the Heat Seekers. I hate when I draw a blank on everybody.
Lodi and Scotty Matthews.
Yeah, Team Fearless.
Get well soon, Scotty.
There's just so many great tag teams there, and I just really you can't wait for the chance and the opportunity to mix it up with them.
And then the singles guys, you got Damian Wayne, you got Vordell Walker, Caprice Coleman, Cedric Alexander, Shane Williams. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Such a talented locker room.
Yeah, it's insane. It's just one of those locker rooms where you're absolutely humbled to be there. And then it's, in VCW right now, the tag team champions there, the World Tag Team Champions, NRG. And, I'd love a chance to mix it up with those guys. In fact, what's Logan's name there?
In
VCW wrestles Logan LaRue. He's actually, to me, he's one of the top guys on the independents right now, especially for as far as young people go. I think the guy's going to have a massive career. You just see guys like him, and then there's guys like Joe Black, where you just see them right away, like, okay, that guy's got
don't forget Zane Riley.
Yeah.
Zane Riley, Jakob Hammermeyer, guys like this,
Isaiah
Kobe Carino. There's just so many right now young guys that are just coming out of the woodwork that it's just a great time to be a part of wrestling.
Even Bo Crockett has gotten better.
Yeah, I can't believe that. I don't make fun of him nearly as much now.
Well,
except for his hairline.
Bo Crockett, not a lot of people know this. They would have, if they didn't know about it, they heard it on, I think it was probably like my first or second show. He actually got trained by Marty Reed, actually.
Yeah, I know that.
Fellow Englishman.
Yes, sir.
Not English, he just trained in England.
Yeah. He trained in England, man. He's from Detroit.
Poor guy. What an upgrade that would have been.
Well, yeah, it's a nice one. Did he get over on one of those things where you send like a poor, impoverished child from a neglected country like America to a beautiful country like England? Is that what happened?
That's probably what happened.
That's probably what happened, right?
It's very
he didn't
possible.
have food or money, and he had to live in America, so he smelled funny.
Nothing good's come out of Detroit since the Steiner Brothers.
Eminem.
Oh, yeah. Eminem. That's about it. Oh, LeBron James, too. Okay, yeah.
Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. Barry Sanders.
I don't think he's from Detroit.
Four came out of Detroit.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, moving on. Onward. Okay.
That just went in the left. Hey, all right. I'm fine with it. That's fine.
You did have a point, and then Marky started talking.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but all those guys you guys talked about, man. You mean every single one of them, man. They're a huge part of the indie scene. These guys work really hard for what they do. Bo Crockett, with a shadow of a doubt, I believe he's still the Next Evolution Wrestling Champion. I believe.
Well, of course, he takes the damn belt everywhere. I'm pretty sure when he goes to Walmart, he wears the belt.
Hey, I don't know, But,
You know
I mean, he has definitely
If they're
improved.
not careful, he's going to trade that belt in for hair plugs.
Since we got about 5 more minutes on the show, I do have one more email.
Oh, it better not be from Fatty again.
It's from Dylan.
Oh, he's not fat, he's buff. Dylan's nice to us, yes, good questions.
Hey, Dylan.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Just give me a second to get to it. He says, all jokes aside, the Bulldogs are one-of-a-kind team, and getting the chance to work and learn from them, they could easily make it on to big programs. And Mark didn't just sit on me, he bounced on me. Ha ha.
You little slut! Why do we have to go to strip clubs if you're bouncing on that guy's pole?
We were just playing football.
Is that why you bought that hemorrhoid cream?
That was the night we lost the Tennessee.
I know
Sorry.
why you got cream upstairs in the bathroom now.
Excuse me. Time to make fun of that, please.
Mark, he has hemorrhoid cream.
Alright.
Ron, go ahead and email Dylan back and tell him we're through. Because what happens is...
Hey, hold on, Mark, he's watching. You don't have to email him.
He's listening live.
Hold on, Mark needs a special moment. You look in the camera and you tell Dylan what you got to tell him.
Just
Dylan?
keep the feelings out of it.
Hold on, Mark.
What?
Keep it professional.
We will.
What are you doing?
Just hold on a minute.
Sean's trying to do something dumb.
He's finding a love poem.
I'm trying to help him. Alright, you ready, Mark?
I'm ready.
Go.
I'm going.
The sun's not
I'm just going without the music. Whatever.
It's on. There it goes.
Dylan, I have to say, in front of all the Bulldog fans that are watching, yes, I did bounce on your dinger, and yes, I enjoyed it. However, we are over. Yes, I broke up with you on live TV in front of everybody.
On the Ron Payne Show?
Yeah, I don't want your dinger anymore. It's too small. It didn't do the job. I'm moving on to bigger and better things.
Bigger and better dingers.
Yeah, bigger and better dingers.
You know you're saying this live on the Ron Payne Show.
What?
Yeah, you just said that yourself.
Oh, Ron, edit that out.
It's live.
No, there's a time delay.
It's not. It's
We're
not.
5 hours away in England. There's got to be a time delay. Ron, before this makes it all the way from England back across the ocean to you, cut it. Can you do that?
It's a time delay. There is none.
I think that's a good place to end it now that my brother's thoroughly embarrassed himself. Thanks very much, Ron.
Guys, I want to thank you very much for being on the show, man. I had a blast tonight, and you know, hopefully in the near future I get you guys back on and discuss more about these upcoming matches that you guys are getting into.
Would love to.
Ron, just real quick, can I just give everyone our schedule for this month?
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
All right, so this weekend we are at SPW.
You're at SPW.
I'm at SPW this weekend. After that, we have AML on the 17th. We have AML again on the 24th.
Yeah.
Then we have Next Evolution Wrestling on the 31st. So we have a very busy schedule, and that goes throughout the rest of the year. So, again, go to the GEORDIE Bulldog page, check it out.
Give us some likes.
Give us some likes. Give Ron Payne some likes, even though he didn't pay us enough money.
Buy our stuff.
Buy our stuff. We have T-shirts for $10. We have rally flags. We have rally flags for $2. We have pictures. We have everything you need.
My reaction, the same thing. It's great. Hey, you know what they say, man. You know, hate to quote something from WWE, especially from good old Vince McMahon, but you know what? When it's live, we meant to do that.
Yeah, but we're on tape delay, right, from England. So
Not a chance.
Yeah, tape delay. Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much.
Okay.
Everybody, thank you for joining us on the show tonight. I do appreciate everything. I appreciate the support. Go out, support your local indie wrestling, and you know, support you guys as GEORDIE Bulldogs. Support everyone. Anybody who goes out there and spills their blood and guts for you. Go out, support these guys. They'll do a great job for you. You
Thank
guys
you,
have
Ron.
a great night. And
Sure.
Ron Payne Show.
Watch it.
you guys tune in next week, and we will.
See you guys next week.
Next week.
Don't know yet.